What's up, weirdo? Shadetree surging in, back with another episode of Old Plan B. The Dual Sport, the ADV Sportster, the Dual Sportster, the Adventure Sportster. I'm not sure exactly what we're calling it. Anyway, in the last episode, you know that I kind of mocked up that Triumph seat there. So I need to actually name these episodes for what they are, because I keep just making whatever titles I'm going to make for them. And I think that a lot of people who are trying to keep track of this build probably don't know which ones are which right now. I had this just sitting on top of an old seat of another seat, but I think what I'm going to try to do, maybe not in this episode, but in later on here, is kind of just create a secondary frame underneath here for this seat, for this Triumph seat to hook into, so I can actually use it and have the support underneath it that I need. I just really like the idea of having a bench seat on this thing, so I really want to make that work. I don't know if I'm going to be able to, because I'm not much of a fabricator. Anyway, that's not what we're doing today. What we're doing today is installing a little bit better lighting here. These are from TC Bros. This is a kit they sell. It comes with either single or dual LEDs here, and the bracketry and the wiring to mount them all up right where your stock headlight goes. So let's go and slap those suckers on there, and in the meantime, when I have that headlight off, I can get at the riser bolts a little bit better. I'm gonna kind of mock up what I'm thinking about doing for my handlebars. Everyone keeps going, what bars are you putting bars on it? Are you putting bars on it? Are you putting bars? Yes, of course, yes. We're putting bars on it. We've got some moto bars here. I forget who. Oh yeah, these are from TC Bros as well. We got some TC Bros moto handlebars here that are going on it. I have some Biltwell risers, but I think I have Rocks risers, these things, and I'm really fond of those. I have those Rocks risers. They're adjustable risers that I have on my dirt bike, on my KTM. Really like them, and I was just in my head going, man, I wonder if they make those in 1-inch for Harley. They do. So I might just ditch the whole Biltwell thing and ditch those and put Rocks risers on it. We'll see. I'm gonna mock it up and see how it looks. Harley doesn't exactly make it easy to get these old headlight buckets off. So basically I'm having to go in here one by one and push out these connectors and then just reattach them inside it once I have it on the other side of this bucket, because there's nothing wrong with this bucket. The last time I did this, I just cut the bucket apart with a cutting wheel, but I'd like to save this one because it's in great shape. There's nothing wrong with it whatsoever. Alright, once you pull that middle part out, you can see there's a little lever you push down in there, and you can just push them out one by one. Doesn't feel very good on your fingers, but it's not terribly complicated. In fact, there might even be a tool for this that I just don't know about. And I slide right out the back, just like so. Boom. And normally I'd have to really keep track of, what color went where in the wiring harness, but they connect to corresponding ones here on the other side, so I can just look at the wires on the other side and line them up the correct way. Pull these guys out from the headlight harness, and hopefully I'll be able to pull everything through. Obviously something pulled in the room there. Okay, I think that's going to about do it for messing with the headlight right now, or at least messing with the wiring. Shelby recommend that I get a ceramic pin to reconnect the headlight plug, because I kind of mangled the old one getting that out. These were really easy, but getting that 3-pin headlight connector out, there must be some sort of trick to doing that I don't know about. Anyway, I got plenty of other stuff to do. Let's go ahead and mock up those handlebars. I'm going to show you guys a trick I learned the hard way. When you're dealing with Biltwell risers, always put anti-seize on these bolts, okay? We're going to use these things one time on a different pair of Biltwell risers and snap this off immediately inside there. Probably a lot of stuff besides this you're supposed to use anti-seize on, but like I said, this is one that I found out the hard way. Even literally going to do it just for the mock-up, because I'll tell you, when I did it before, it was literally just for mock-up. They weren't even permanent yet. I was just mocking it up, and I broke them off in there. So I'm not taking any chances. As I was saying, I think most people, when they find out when it's time to use anti-seize, most people find out the hard way. Don't think I'm alone there. Don't think that these Biltwell risers are going to be what I'm looking for. I'll mock it up anyway because I got them, but I don't think this is it, Chief. Maybe. Maybe. Yeah, I just don't think I need the pullbacks. I don't think that's going to be necessary on these things. It's not the height that's the problem. Well, since it looks like my wiring will actually, for the most part, it will actually reach up here, and I've got extended brake lines anyway. I think people do burnouts out there. Take it easy. I think I'm just going to go ahead and run these for a little while. And at least try them out off-road to see how I like them. You know, what's the worst that could happen? Crazy how much wiring you actually get with stock Harley controls. We'll say I'm absolutely amazed. It looks like almost everything, not the turn signals, but almost everything is actually gonna reach with 8-inch risers that are pullbacks. Wild. Even the clutch cable, even the stock clutch cable looks like it might actually reach. The stock throttle cables reach. I mean, I'm really surprised. Definitely not the stock brake line. That's definitely not going to fit. Works just fine. That is really something else, man. Makes me wonder how tall you could actually go. 8-inch risers. I don't know if you could get away with then like 8-inch ape hangers. Do 8-inch apes without changing anything. I really don't know. I mean, this is pretty impressive to me. Okay, here's the problem I'm running into now. I do want to use my stock speedometer because I want a trip meter, seeing as it doesn't have the biggest gas gauge. So a trip meter is actually pretty important. I do want to keep this thing. But these Biltwell risers, along with this crossbar, are not exactly making that possible. So I'm going to have to fab something up here. Having this piece of scrap metal and having the old risers just kind of lying around makes for a pretty easy to make template here to make something. Definitely not much of a fabricator, but I think even I can pull off this one. Well, let's see if that works. Safety third. All right, in order to make room for this piece back here, I'm gonna have to cut a little bit to make it clear. That doesn't look very good, but it'll do. Boom, look at that, baby. Like it was made for it, all right? Come on. It's ugly, but it's gonna get the job done, okay? All right, now that we officially have the bars on, well, sort of on anyway. We got our Speedo mounted. Insane, still insane that all the cables reached. Almost can't believe it. I've seen how high they are. Obviously, the one that didn't reach is the brake cable, but I've got another brake cable laying around. That'll be just fine. And if I'm extending that anyway, now is as good a time as any to throw on that Brembo kit from TC Bros. All right, it's a completely other day. We're up here with the urban flavor, Alex, the diplomat over here, who's doing a video today. Cammy Bay, who's getting her Tupperware freaking sport bike back. It is, man. Like I said, grandma's Tupperware, dude. Dude, that's like a piece of Tupperware with spaghetti stains in it, man. That thing is crap. And just hanging out with our boys over here, Jeremiah and Eric over here, who are doing like the big wheel kits on cars and stuff like that. Crazy. Look at the size of them rims over there. Dude, these guys are wild. Crazy because I come over here and I always see these guys rolling around on their bikes and in big ass trucks.
I really got into a rim earlier, and like I sat inside.
Yeah.
My body fit inside of it.
I've always been nice. I've always said hi to them, but then Cammy came over here and they walk by and they go,
my boy Eric.
Cammy?
Dude.
There's 3 degrees of separation in Tampa. Mackerel, dude.
These are 28s.
Dang.
Right, look at this. Look at this.
Freaking, where's Darius Rucker, man? Freaking wagon wheels over here. Holy mac! Oh, dude, I love chrome or aluminum. Yeah.
High polish.
Dude, there's nothing I love more than shiny rims and shady girls.
First of all, sir.
Yeah.
I'm shady girl.
Get your shit.
Oh, my man, dude.
That's what I run with right
Well, I abruptly left my Sportster build the other day, and all of a sudden I come back here, and there's Grandma's Tupperware, friggin' goth Tupperware.
What the fuck?
The goth Tupperware is up on the lift.
What does that even mean?
Because it's plastic. It's Tupperware.
So?
It's goth Tupperware. You ought to start a club.
Can you turn your shit off and use my bike upside?
No, Alex is here now.
See.
Costome.
Where'd this one come from?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Wow, right twice in a row? Unprecedented. All right, well, the idea was that I was coming up here to work on my Sportster that I left off with the handlebars yesterday.
But now we're bike rides and now we're gonna ride it.
Yeah, exactly. Plans have changed, but guess what? Yeah, when Cammy asked real nice, it's okay that the plans changed. And plus, another bike left the lift, baby. That's an empty lift right there. Another one leaves the shop. It was all Alex over here, all right?
The plan was for me to come and detail the trimmer, and I'll be getting dirty.
With them white shoes, dude. The white shoes are still looking fresh, man. He did all right. All right, bud. Well, here's the thing. I was gonna do some welding tonight, some cutting, finish working on the Sportster,
You ain't doing
bud.
shit. We're riding right now. Let's
We're
go.
right now.
Let's
I
fucking
know.
go.
I ain't mad about
I'm
it.
so happy. I'm so happy.
Time for a night ride, baby. I'll tell you what, I was all down to work on bikes. I was ready to weld and wrench and do all those things, but when a girl like Cammy says, let's go ride, you put down the wrenches
Oh, bitch, I'm back on my bike.
and you go ride. Alex too. The diplomat too. This is better than funny papers. It's like watching two monkeys trying to fuck a football. Okay, we got Cammy Bay herself on the F4i, the stunt special. My man Alex on the Reekin Rocket YZF R6 over here. And of course, I'm on the mail order glide. Time to rock and roll. We're all on Japanese bikes right now. Mine's just a little different from these two. As much as I love turning wrenches and building bikes and fixing bikes and zen and the art of motorcycle maintenance, all those things, even as much as I love all those things, sometimes it's just time to set down the wrench and put your ass on a motorcycle seat and do what they're intended for. I might just be a little outclassed on the gold wing here, okay? I think that Cammy's F4i probably makes about the same horsepower. I actually don't know. I have no idea how much horsepower an F4i makes, but even if it makes the same horsepower, I'll tell you this. I've got her by about like 600 pounds, if not more than that. So, you know, I think she might have me in the acceleration department. Hey, yeah. Mine doesn't sound as cool. Cammy doesn't got no chill, all right? Well, shoot, baby. Dang. You look hotter than a $2 pistol on that thing, all right? You're about to make a man lose his religion. And I didn't have much to lose in the first place. We call that move the Barca Lounger. All right, just headed back to the Brapstar garage and picked up Eric on his extremely loud street glide. And when you're talking about 10 o'clock on a Monday night, your options become what we'll call slightly limited. I mean, everyone else is riding really cool bikes, but I'm here on the Dadmobile. Everyone else is looking hot as hell. Look at Cammy over there. We got a cool ass street glide with an awesome system. We got Alex looking Puerto Rican as hell on the yellow YZF. Like, dude, I'm the loser right now, but we're going dad style because we don't have a lot of options, and it's time for World of Beer. You know, here's the thing about World of Beer. Like, normally I don't like going to chain restaurants, but if you're gonna go to a chain restaurant and get some good beer, at least World of Beer's got the good beers, baby. We're gonna go have a couple of delicious pints, and I've never actually eaten at World of Beer, so this will be my real review of World of Beer's food. I've been told that it's good, but I'll be the judge of that. How dare you? Dang, all right. Listen up, baby. If you're going to hit me from behind like that, you best spit on it first. At least take me out to dinner. He's got that good system back there, but ooh, I got it too, baby. Oh, he's got that trap music, but we got Garth Brooks blasting over these destroyed speakers from
right now. As I said before, as much fun as I have working on motorcycles on a beautiful night like this, it's a crisp 72 degrees out, the perfect temperature here in a beautiful Florida winter night. Daylight savings just passed, so I don't feel like I'm out that late. And let me tell you right now, when it comes to working on bikes or riding bikes with the people that I love the most, sometimes it's a real easy choice. Now let's go see what old freaking dad-style World of Beer is like. How does the other half live? You're good. Park it in the crosswalk. Who cares?
So we're at World of Beer, and I'll tell you what I really like about it. What I really like about World of Beer is they got the urinals that go all the way down, and having a urinal that goes all the way down is really important for me. You know, if you know what I mean, right? And what I mean is I'm very hairy, so there's many hairs across the front, so it just goes every which way. So having a bigger place to aim at is good. Well, it looks like we're not eating at World of Beer, although this beer is delicious and it comes in a fun cup. It feels like a coffee cup, clear. They say there's a 40-minute wait for food. It's not their fault. They're just, everybody's understaffed these days. It's all right. We understand what's going on. Things are okay. Maybe not in Cammy's world.
My bike runs, bitch.
Yeah, she's fine. Usually she's a big old bitch when she's hungry, but today she's being just being a normal sized bitch.
Am I really a bitch? Does everybody think that?
Huh? No, nobody thinks that. Nobody thinks that at all. All right, well, that's going to about do it for this one. Things went off the rails a little bit. They went a little sideways. We didn't get to do as much work on the Sportster as I wanted to, but what I wanted to do is exactly what I'm doing right now. So I always do what I want. Oh, baby. Baby. Oh, my God, that's so good. What is that? Let me tell you something about a peach, Cammy. You're a peach, a Georgia peach, of course. I'll tell you something about a peach, baby. I could eat a peach for hours. Whether it wants it or not. All right. Till next time, y'all. Keep it weird.
Sunshine, lollipops, and rainbows. Everything that's wonderful is what I feel.